Heritage Roundtable with Barr Calistus Ihejiagwa.
It is the People's Program. And right now we have our very own chairman of the Labour Party with us, our comrade. We have LP State Chairman Barry Calistus Ihejiagwa. What's this? KSJI. What?
KSJI, Knights of St. John International.
Okay, Knights of St. John. Okay. Barry Calistus, welcome, sir.
Thank you so much. Good morning, my dear.
Good morning and welcome. Okay.
Thank you.
Why are we having so many barristers in politics these days? Welcome, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right. So, okay, let's get to it now. We have the issue of the defacing, let me use that word, of the Labour Party office, according to what you have put out. I've seen your statement, I've seen your videos are flying over social media. What exactly happened at the Labour Party office?
Thank you, my dear brother. Thank you, Imolites. It's not just defacing of Labour Party office. It was an invasion. Labour Party office was yesterday invaded by those who are working for the APC-led government under Hope Uzodinma. They invaded our office in a commando style, in a brutal manner. They invaded our office without justifiable reason and without due process. Imolai should know what happened. Yesterday, okay, let me start with on Monday.
Okay.
On Monday, we erected a banner of our presidential candidate, Peter Obi. We erected his banner. We erected a banner indicating, showing that this is State Secretariat of Labour Party. Also, in that banner, you have the picture of our governorship candidate, distinguished Senator Athan Achonu.
Okay.
And then, of course, there are flags of Labour Party that have been there before now.
Okay.
In the morning of Tuesday, which was yesterday, no, we did that on Monday.
Yes.
Then on Tuesday, yes.
That was on Sunday.
Okay, on Sunday, sorry.
Today is Tuesday.
Oh, today is Tuesday.
Yeah.
I'm mixing up the dates.
The days. That was
I'm
on
actually
Sunday.
traumatized.
Okay.
Imolai should know that I'm traumatized over what happened. You said you saw my video on internet.
Yeah.
You will notice that I'm still wearing the same clothes.
Yes,
I've not taken my shower. I've not bathed. I did not sleep. I am in hiding. I managed to come to this place today. My life is seriously threatened. I was told that the Bubagu people have been detailed to go after me. So I'm traumatized when you see me mixing up dates. Please bear with me. Then, on that Monday, we erected this. That on Sunday. And yesterday being Monday, around after 8 to 9.
As in AM.
AM in the morning, I got a distress call from one of my staff in the secretariat that there are armed men who came to the office. They said they have come to pull down all the features in Labour Party office. I say, over what? Okay, I'm coming. As at that moment, I was going to buy medicine for my daughter who is sick. I haven't even seen my daughter till now. I was going to buy medicine for my daughter, so I quickly left that route to buy medicine for her, called my state secretary and asked him to join me quickly at the state secretariat, that there is an emergency. So he too rushed, and we arrived almost the same time at the state secretariat.
Okay.
Behold, we saw about 4 Hilux vehicles, 2 bearing the inscription of IMSAA, parked in front of our office with a lot of armed men, few of them uniform, others not uniform, and some boys that they came with. And they say, what is going on? They say they have come to pull down the banner and other features we put there. I say, what is the problem? That we have not paid the 54 million naira Imo State government directed that political parties should pay. I said, I'm not aware. We have not been served any notice. And I'm repeating it on air to Imolites, before God and before man. Labour Party had not been served any notice of such payments. Whether that payment is valid or not is a matter for another discussion. But we have not been served any notice to that effect. I told them we haven't been served any notice. And besides, invading our office in this kind of commando style to pull down this thing is not in dictates or due process. Please, whatever it is, let me come to your office so that we discuss it. One man who said he's the director of IMSAA told me that he has authority, he's directed, that was his word, and I wish him to come and counter what I'm saying. He told me that he is directed to pull these things down. I say, you are the head of IMSAA. Who gave you the directive? It means you are not acting on your own accord. You were directed, you were instructed, you're under the mandate to pull down this thing. In other words, you are persecuting us. You are not enforcing the law, because if you have come to enforce any law, you should follow due process.
Okay.
I told him, okay, we will come to your office. Reluctantly, he said, okay, that I should follow them immediately. I said, sir, my daughter is sick. I was on my way to buy medicine for my daughter, a little daughter that is less than a year. She's 11 months now. I am going to buy medicine. Please, let me go and buy the medicine, take it to my wife, to administer to her, then I will start coming to your office. We now agreed to come by 1 p.m. This argument lingered from after 9 to almost a few minutes past 11. Yeah. We agreed that I should come by 1 p.m. with my secretary. Okay. And I left. I went straight to the pharmacy to buy the medicine. I was buying the medicine less than 30 minutes or 35 minutes after I left. I got another distress call from my staff that I should please come back, that they have reinforced the IMSAA people with the police and the thugs they came with, that they have reinforced 5 times more than the number they came before, and that they have started pulling down the banner and other things in the office. I said, what is going on? I abandoned the medicine I was buying. The pharmacy was like, I said, please, I'm coming. I rushed back. Lo and behold, it was a big commotion at our state secretariat. Armed men all over the places, both uniformed and ununiformed, both state actors and non-state actors were all mixed up. And the policemen were there watching. They were part of the team that came. I'm saying this so that the Commissioner of Police will take notes that these people who came to vandalize our office had policemen, about 3 Hilux vehicles of police with them.
All right. Okay.
Just 1 minute.
Okay.
I now went over to the man that called himself the director. There's another one, I remember his name vividly because he gave me his card when they earlier came. His name is Honorable Innocent Afamefuna. He's written on that his complimentary card as Director of Special Duties. Now I asked both of them, I said, sir, what is going on? Few minutes ago, you left here. We agreed that I will come to your office by 1. It's not yet 1. And I was at the pharmacy to buy medicine and start heading to your office. You are back here now and you started demolishing our things. He told me that they have order from above to demolish this. I said, why? What have we done wrong? You haven't given us any notice. You have not found us guilty of anything. We haven't even discussed. You have not followed due process. You are giving order to pull down P2B's picture, to pull down Athan's picture. What have they done? Are they not Nigerians again? This is a political season. Labour Party, are we no longer permitted by law to campaign freely in a democratic setting? Hope Uzodinma campaigned in 2019. The then government of Rochas did not intimidate him, did not brutalize him. He is doing that to us now.
All right,
lastly, sir.
Before we go into all that. Okay.
Yes, lastly, let me quickly conclude this narrative, because it's important I realize this narrative so that Imolites will know exactly what happened.
All right.
The man also instructed them to bring down our flags. And I said, Labour Party flags, what has it done to you also? Bringing down flags of any country, of any party, of any organization is a declaration of war. And I said, Hope Uzodinma, why are you declaring war on Labour Party?
Hold on, sir. Hold on. Before we go into those kind of live your life on radio and on a Heritage Roundtable. We try to be very civil when we are discussing. We don't want to use.
I'm only making a narrative.
I know you are making a narrative, but let's be the choice of words. Our still should be very civil. We don't encourage any incitement or of any kind.
Okay,
right?
I take your advice. Just one more.
Okay.
Then when they finished, they carted away all the things that they vandalized. They carted away everything.
Can you give us what and what they took?
The banner.
Okay.
All the banners, all.
Okay.
Our flags, portraits of P2B, portraits of our national chairman, Barry Julius.
Did they go inside the party office or just outside?
One of them entered inside the party office.
What did they take from inside?
Those portraits I just mentioned to you now.
Okay.
They took it away. I don't know what the thing has done to them. Then some persons, both members of Labour Party and the masses who gathered to look at what was happening, who tried to use their video to record what was going on, the police seized it.
Seized their phones?
Yes, they seized their phones and left with it. Oh. Then after that, we all left. Like 1 hour after, I got another distress call from my officers in the party that the Bubagu people came.
After the police and
left. After they have left.
Okay.
They came with 4 vehicles and stationed at their party secretariat for more than 2 hours before they left.
Did they give any reason why they were there?
They didn't give any reason. They just stationed there. I don't know.
All right. So, okay. Whoa, that was a very long narrative of what actually happened. You've heard from the man himself, the Labour Party chairman. Let's ask some questions now. You said that you were not informed or you have not been served, but it has become a public knowledge that the government with the state assembly and everybody has issued that ultimatum of payment for any form of signage. Are you trying to claim ignorance of that particular law? That's the first question I want you to answer. Because it's a law. It's not as if it's something that was enacted today or yesterday, that all signages must be paid. Even us here at the radio station, we pay for our signage. Everybody pays for signage. Are you saying you are not aware or you have to be officially served for you to obey the law? That's the question I'm asking.
Let me answer it straight away.
Okay.
I'm a lawyer.
All right.
A politician.
Okay.
So I will not, because of passion, misinform the public.
All right.
Whatever I say here, I take full responsibility to that.
All right.
I have heard that there is a memo by the state government that political parties will pay 54 million naira before they will brand their vehicles and put billboards across the streets.
Okay.
I heard. I haven't seen.
Okay.
But I heard.
All right.
Okay. And till this moment, we as a political party, we have not been served any notice, which we are entitled to.
Yes.
We live in a country that is guided by rules and procedure.
Yes.
If there is rumor going on around, political parties ought to be properly served. It's an entitlement under the law that we be served of that memo.
Let me ask, as a lawyer now.
Yes.
If the government makes a public statement to immolize, that includes you, your party, and every other person, does it qualify as being served?
I'm coming, sir.
Okay.
I'm coming, sir. I said that I heard rumor, not even government publication or radio announcement. I heard from, rumors fly here and there.
Okay.
I haven't been formally informed of that.
Okay.
My political party, Labour Party, we have not received any formal notification. And I say again, we are entitled to that.
Okay.
However, mark my word, what I heard, which is a rumor, was as to branding of vehicles and putting billboards on the streets, not on the campaign or a party office. This is our party office.
Okay.
We are entitled to put an inscription that public will know that this is our state secretariat.
But is that not signage?
Sorry?
Is that not a signage?
Yes, it's a signage of
Are you
a sort.
supposed to pay for that or not?
Let me answer your question very clear and direct.
Okay.
I said I heard.
No, I'm not talking about the 54 million. There's been a law that before you put a signage on any of your business premises, your house or whatever it is you want to put,
business
you pay.
Premises.
Business
State
premises,
secretariat of a party
state
is not.
secretariat,
No,
it
did not say state secretariat.
What I'm saying is
The provisions of law, when it is clear, you interpret it the way it is.
Okay.
Business premises, not state secretariat of a political party.
Whether business or residential area, so long as it is a signage, I've read that particular act. I read it very well. Before coming here, I've read it before. I've had encounter with this IMSAA before. Because of that, I had to go and read out everything. They said so long as it is a signage, wherever it is placed, advertising a place, a venue, a business, a product, or whatever it is you are given as public information, you have to pay for it. Okay. That's exactly what that act stipulates. Okay. So are you trying to say that your party secretariat putting a signage is not liable to pay? Is that what? That's what I am asking. I want to get a direct answer for that.
Assuming, I have not read that provision you said. But assuming we are liable to pay, assuming but not conceding that we have defaulted. Mark my word. Assuming, but not conceding that we have defaulted in making that payment. Number one, default in payment of government revenue is not a crime. That is number one. It's not a crime. What the government is required to do is to serve you notice of default. Hey, Labour Party, there is a provision of our policy or law or whatever that requires you to pay before you put up a signage. We just observe that you have put up one, you are in default. Please pay, and they give you time. We have not been served.
That is the procedure.
That is the procedure.
Okay, that's what you. So you were not given that procedural process where they come and serve you that you have defaulted.
Exactly.
That's what you're saying.
Exactly. And when they came in the morning, I told them that we were coming to the office so that we discuss. And what we are coming to do is to discuss. If we have defaulted, they should give us the bill and we pay. Labour Party is a law-abiding political party. Our presidential candidate Peter Obi is law-abiding. Our governorship candidate Sen Athan Achonu is law-abiding. We were coming to the office to discuss and perhaps pay. But because they have been given directive to go and demolish, they were not after the money. It's just to demolish. That's what he said. And that was why they couldn't wait for 1 p.m. that we were coming. Rather, they went and reinforced and came back and completely demolished the features in our office. For
all our listeners, you have been listening to the Labour Party State Chairman, Barr Calistus Ihejiagwa. Now we are also being joined by the Chairman of APGA Imo State, in the person of Chief John Iwala. Chief, good morning and welcome to the studios of Heritage.
Good morning, and good morning, listeners and viewers all over the world.
So, Chief, we have been talking with Labour Party. We also learned that the same thing happened at your own party secretariat. Can you give us what actually happened at APGA party secretariat?
Actually, it did not happen at our secretariat. It happened at our campaign office.
Campaign office.
Along MCC Rata Road. That is APGA campaign office. While we are busy in preparation of our flag off, which is coming on Thursday. So the IMSAA management came there and removed the billboard we mounted there. And if we may drive a little backwards, the question is this: why should the government impose such huge amount on candidates for this election? 54 million naira. How many of these candidates have up to 54 million to prosecute their election? I look at it as a victimization, political victimization, to suppress and to victimize the opposition political parties. In fact, as chairman of the party, APGA, and also the publicity secretary of IPAC. IPAC is a mother body of all political parties registered in Nigeria. Imo State branch, I am the publicity secretary.
Okay.
IPAC has sought in various ways to have a dialogue with the government. IPAC has met IMSAA management and they asked us to go to the governor. We tried to visit the governor, no way, and we also wrote to the governor advising him, because IPAC is Inter-Party Advisory Council.
Okay.
We don't fight the government. We don't have need to fight the government, but we only advise the government and advise INEC in terms of election and the good governance.
Okay.
We have advised the governor. What you are doing is you are creating more enmity to your government. You are trying to, sponsor a revolt of the masses. That you don't want any opposition, you don't want people to exercise their franchise. We wrote to the governor seeking an audience with him. Why not you leave this to the normal rate of other signage and advertorials? Churches advertise. I have not.
Can you give us an example of the rates for like churches and other bodies? Do you have them? Do you have it compared to?
It's about 100-something thousand naira or 200,000 naira. For a billboard. I have a school.
Okay.
I have a school. The branded buses we pay. There was a time I had problems with the IMSAA also, and they told me everything we're supposed to do. We went and paid through IMSAA. But this issue of going and impounding buses, some of the candidates today, they are afraid to brand their vehicles because they may impound the vehicle, and from there the vehicle will be gone. You will not see it again. And these people that are coming, they don't come in human face. They come in a militant way, as if they are fighting. APGA is a law-abiding political party. We were served the letter.
Okay.
I have the letter here with me.
Okay.
We were served the letter. Let me say this is from IMSAA. The letter was signed by the general manager, one Honorable Chibuzo. We were not served. He said that, sir, schedule of rates and the terms for political advertising and ancillary signage display in Imo State for gubernatorial campaigns. That the following rates and terms and conditions came into effect from the 1st of April 2023 for all types of political advertising, out of home display of campaign materials. Let us get this underlined. Out of home display and ancillary collateral terms for gubernatorial political campaigns in Imo State, just particularly for gubernatorial. Why should it be particularly for gubernatorial? And this is out of home. You come to my campaign office, is still my campaign office out of home? This is just because they are looking at my party as the only problem they have in this Imo State. Because my candidate is the best qualified, the most qualified.
All right.
I've not finished.
We are not campaigning.
No, we are not campaigning, but this is victimization.
If you do that campaign again, now you drop money.
We pay for that. And you give us extra time. Now, that you put this in front of your house.
Yes.
Is it out of home? Not only that, the very structure is a personal structure.
Okay.
That the government has been paid, where other customers can even use that also to advertise anything they need. Now, while the campaign team and the party are on the process of effecting whatever the government needs on that issue, what they did is just to come behind while our people were in their office.
All right, so let's get there. Time is no longer our friend. A lot of calls have been coming in. I wanted to I'll get a copy of this so we can publish it as well, and then see what you were served. You, in the case of APGA, you were served, but the Labour Party, you said you were not served.
We were not served.
Okay.
Up to today.
So officially, you've not been informed. That's what you're saying.
As a political party, we are not informed.
All right, so let's come back to. All right, I hope Imolites are getting the reality of what's going on. This program is done today for us to understand and know exactly what is going on with the other political parties. And as you can see, the Labour Party and APGA Party are claiming victimization from the government. That's exactly what you're claiming right now.
Right,
you have been victimized according to that. Now, this whole process, APGA Chairman Chief, did it pass through the State House of Assembly and approval for these laws to be, these charges to be given to political parties?
At a time, we wanted to go to court to seek for a perpetual injunction and interlocutory order restraining the government through their agents and privies and the IMSAA from effecting this until we get to know whether this passed through the proper legislation and whether there was a public hearing on this, and whether all stakeholders involved were officially invited for a public hearing on the floor on the plenary of the House. But we looked also from the other end that the days are short. We know the magic. We know the government magic that there may be the delay of come today, come tomorrow, and the application of some frivolous objections and maybe what do they call jurisdiction, which may delay the process until the election is being conducted. What we did as a law-abiding political party, we decided that we should not embark on this. For only that one we are putting in the office, let us go and effect what will happen there. But to put signage all over the state, the 7 local government, we will not embark on it, because there is no need to advertise when you have a good product. We have a good product. We don't need to advertise, and Imolites know what to do. It is not the signage or the banner that campaigns. The campaign today in Imo is in the mind.
All right. So just before we bring in our listeners now, I'm going to ask this question to the both of you. Now, the issue of victimization and that, as you are claiming, is APC, as in the governor, also paying this 54 million?
It's IMSAA that will answer that question. It's IMSAA until
if it is for all parties, it's APC. If APC is paying, why are you complaining?
Until IMSAA accounts is audited to show that APC and all those appointees that have put up billboard for the government.
As you had, they said gubernatorial.
I'm coming, sir.
Okay.
All those who have put billboards all over the places, those SAs and political appointments, whatever, putting up various billboards, until IMSAA publishes their financial record to show that APC have paid. Are you with me?
Yeah.
That APC have paid. Then we take it that they have not paid. Then secondly,
how do you want them to do that? How do you want them
the onus is on them.
Okay.
We are putting the onus on them to say, you are victimizing us. How do you come up with a policy? I'm just seeing it now from my brother chairman of APGA, that in the document he just presented here now, which was dated 5th June.
Okay.
5th June.
So the document, this information just came
to him.
June, that was like 2-3 months ago.
You are now telling him that was when campaign have started.
Okay.
I'm a lawyer.
Okay.
You do not change the goalpost in the middle of the match.
Campaign. Okay.
Campaign have started. INEC lifted ban on campaign on the 4th of June. Then on the 5th of June, you served APGA. Labour Party we have not been served. Requesting that they should pay 54 million naira before they could brand their vehicles and put billboards across the streets.
Assuming you had already branded the cars before,
what do you then do?
You are going to unbrand them.
That is the point.
All right. So now,
and like he said, sorry, I'm not cutting you short.
Okay.
Like he said, he has confirmed what I said earlier. He wasn't here when I said that to Imolites. The way they come in a commando style, they didn't come to enforce law, but to brutalize. They came.
I rather told you. I've told you before. Certain kind of words, I really.
No, this is civil.
I know
this
it's a civil word, but the way you're going, you're still going to land another one.
It's okay,
I'm going to frown.
It's okay, sir.
So I try to make our civil discussions. We are not here on Heritage Roundtable. We are not for or against the government or any party. We try to enlighten Imolites of what happens, and I want to keep it that way. I am repeating this over and over so we take decorum on this.
Yes,
please. Okay, so before we get our listeners involved on this, We have Comrade Salvatore still with us here. Comrade, you are an Imolite. You've heard from the chairman. What do you have to say concerning?
And before Comrade comes in, you know, I just came in now.
Okay.
What I wanted to ask is that this law, having or being claimed to have been passed, was it the 9th Assembly or the 10th Assembly that passed this law? On what processes? The legislative processes?
Is it the IMSAA law or what?
No, the law.
This one that says 54
the 54 million, which they claim that it was passed by the Imo State House of Assembly. Was it the 10th or the 9th House of Assembly? Because I know also that this letter was in June, 5th June 2023, when
the 10th Assembly has not been inaugurated.
It has not been inaugurated.
Okay.
So why deceiving Imolites like this? All this system. That is why we are calling, we from our own corner, we are calling Imolites to look at this law as totally non-people oriented, totally a mischief.
Okay, let us.
And should be declared ultra-virus.
Okay. Well, we cannot go against what the government has said. They are still the government in power. So let us look at Comrade Salvatore.
Yes, I think the whole narrative, the whole discussion already has proven to be, if nothing else, very, very captivatingly interesting, in the sense that one who is a clear-eyed political pundit or observer of the polity would decode in between the lines that there appears to have been a sort of fire brigade sort of ambush laid for not just the political parties but the governorship candidates of the political parties. And the salient question that must be, as begging for answers, that must be answered reasonably is, why would the governorship candidates be the only target for this? It comes across as absurd. Now, the question of the assembly that approved this, I heard something he read there talking about the April 2023. If it's April 2023, it means that it must have been done by the outgone assembly, which means they just embarked on this last-minute twilight of exit approval to ambush some people for some reasons, just about a month or so to the end of their tenure. Why would you wait? You served in office for 4 years, then you're waiting till April to approve a law, and you're exiting from office about 2 months later. Why would that be? These are questions I'm asking as a political pundit.
Well, to show you that this is pure clandestine approach to victimize the opposition, just like in Abga, we fixed somewhere, I think Mount Carmel, as our flag off since 1 month. But just yesterday, 2 days to the flag off, we were told that the government has given an order, immediate order, that no church premises will be used for any political flag off.
All right, so
that's why we have changed the venue now to All Saints.
All right, so we are going to go. I don't want to go into Abga party affairs, like I told you.
But hold on. Abga here because of our signage that was removed.
Hold on.
You don't want to go to another affair. Which people?
Hold on, sir. Hold on. Don't get angry. Sir, cool down. Chief, cool down. I know you're angry. I know you are agitated, but calm down. In here, we are peaceful people, and I know you're a peaceful man. So let's just have a civil discussion. I am trying as much as possible to keep our discussion to why I brought you here concerning the signage and what happened, and we want to get to the root of the matter. And I don't want us to discuss way beyond that. There will be avenues for you to do that, sir. I hope you understand where I'm coming from. Yes. There will be avenue. We are open to all political parties. If you want to come to our station, you are free to come. You understand? Today we extended invitation to you to come because we want to give Imola. We serve the people, so that's what we're doing. All right. So let's get that straight. I personally don't want to delve into Abga issues or that, because I have a whole lot of issues I want to go into Abga and the Labour Party. The issues can't. So I don't want to talk about it. But for now, let's stick to what we're discussing. I believe we understand that. So let's continue. Okay, we're going to bring in our listeners right now. The phone line has been buzzing non-stop. So we are going to get some calls and hear from Imolites of what you have said. Maybe they have questions that need answer. Let's go to the phone line. Hello, good morning to you.
the studio.
Good morning. Welcome aboard.
Yes, both our guest, Labour Party chairman and APC chairman in the station this very good morning. And our own services. My greeting.
Good morning.
My name is Imo Frank, that always come from working out precisely. Honestly, the news have been raising concerning the activities that happened yesterday at Labour Party and APC at the secretariat. Honestly, it's not a welcome idea, honestly. Honestly, it's not a good news to hear. But in all this, I am suggesting advising all political parties to they have important meetings to always go to write to every radio station in Imo State. Always visit every radio station to speak to Imo live, honestly. Billboard and so-called friend banner doesn't campaign. Doesn't, so honestly, it does some little things, but not much. What matters most is to speak to the Imo life as you people are speaking to us now, and we are hearing, and we are asking questions and hearing from you people. We are advising, I am advising, encouraging people to move to all radio stations in Imo. Now is the appropriate time to speak and to hear.
All right, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mr. Frank, for your advice. Okay, on our WhatsApp handle from Tues Aug, he is texting from Abba Road. Honestly, there is need to play politics of peaceful coexistence in the country. We cannot afford to have a reenactment of what happened between 1979 and 1983 before the military administration. I advise the opposition parties to seek an audience with the governor, begging him to give a waiver or preferring a solution of way forward and inclusion. For me, that amount is too much. That is, thank you very much, Tues Aug, for your call. Let's go back to the phone lines. Hello, good morning to you. Good morning, your name and submission.
Good morning.
My name is I'm calling from Imo.
All right.
Yeah. Please, my brother, I want to comment on the issue of paying 50-something million for people. So, please, I'm advising Imo State government to look into this issue. Because to pay 50-something million because of people is not it's not an easy task. For me, it's something of disrupting of governance.
Okay.
Because when somebody says 50-something million, to mount this road, it means that if the person waits solution, he will try to recover 50-something million before thinking of what to do to the people of the Imo State government.
All right, thank
For
you.
me, Imo State government should look into it.
All right, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Let other callers breathe. Thank you very much. Now we have a situation where I was speaking to somebody. He told me that if the governorship form for Labour Party, APC Party is up to 15-20 million. Remember, it was 25 million, and then I think after some talk, it was reduced. I remember for Labour Party in particular to 15 million. Why can't you pay 54 million for your campaign? That's the question somebody posed. So can you answer that for me?
Oh my God. If the form for Labour Party primaries, gubernatorial primaries,
just to buy the form
million,
and contest,
why can't we pay 54 million
for campaign?
For campaign.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I say again, that is outrageous.
All right.
Remember that government policies generating revenue is not meant to be a punitive action against the people.
So you don't see it as a revenue drive by the administration, just like
it is obvious. It's not a revenue drive, rather a punitive action to whittle down the impact or the ability of the opposition political parties to reach out to the masses.
Okay.
And I want to say it very clear, my dear brother. We live in Imo State. Labour Party is clearly mapped out or targeted for most of these actions.
Why do you
go to PDP office. both their campaign office and the government campaign office and the state secretary. You see billboards there. Nobody had brought it down.
Perhaps they
go
paid.
to AA. You will see billboards there. Nobody has brought it down.
Maybe they have paid. Are you sure they have not paid?
No.
I am not aware.
They are targeting the parties that they have high comparative cost to rubbish.
And these major attacks on Labour Party heightened
and
after P2B came to flag up our campaign last Tuesday, which some mammoth crowd of Imolites came out to cheer our governorship candidate, Sen Athan Achonu. So the government, the party APC became jittered, and they are doing everything to whittle us down. But like somebody said, billboards don't win election.
Okay.
It is the people that will vote, and they are prepared to vote for Labour Party like they did before.
We are started. They want to talk.
No, I'm not campaigning.
No, we're not campaigning.
Okay, hold on. Let's take another caller. Hello, good morning to you. Hello, are you there? Please turn down the volume of your radio. Turn it down. Turn down the volume of your radio or step away from your radio set, please. Good morning, welcome. Yeah, go ahead. You are live on radio. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
I'm greeting you, sir. I'm radio now.
Yes. Go ahead, yes. Go ahead.
Nigeria with that Nigerian constitution, in a way, the time of Ndausa Irula, Ndausa Darulo, or the time of Ndigo Darulo, the time of Ndigo Darulo, Darulo, with that email like that, and what do you have in Nigeria? All these things are made, we put up one idea, and what are you like? I go watching you, nobody can say him like that. So, what kind of now, every constitution, time of Ndigo got church. Time of Ndausa, I got your time of Ndigo, I got your Mama, you need to what they can release. Oh, yeah, my own.
All right, thank you.
If I may support him, you see that we have that already in our constitution.
Yes.
That is the power shift from between the north and the south. Okay. In the political dichotomy. But that is not the kind of rotation I suggest. I suggest the rotation of this is the turn of the poor man and this is the turn of the rich man. There are some reasonable poor men that can even rule this country and this state reasonably and comfortably without crisis. But let us go back to why we are here. The signage. I want to draw up a press release by IPAC.
Okay.
Just exactly 1 month after we were served, because many of the political parties were served.
Okay.
This press release was on July 5th. Okay. You know, this letter came on June 5th.
Okay, 1 month.
And this is press release. Imo IPAC leadership set to engage Imo government on 54.3 million advert fee on political parties and the candidates.
Okay.
I drafted it, signed by the chairman of IPAC. So just the first paragraph is that the Inter-Party Advisory Council, IPAC, Imo State Chapter, under the leadership of Chief Levi Eke, hereby assures Imolites, especially candidates of opposition parties, of our readiness to engage with the state government on a productive dialogue over the controversial, mark the word, controversial compulsory levy of 54.3 million naira advert parties and their candidates now cover billboards.
Chief, the question is, did that ever happen?
The government has been dodging it. We wrote seeking for an audience, advising the government. If I read further, you will see where we also advise the government. This will rubbish this administration. We know that yes, the government has tried in one way or the other or any other areas, and we also know that there is no government without some flaws. We also know that there are many atrocities and the executive lies and the executive recklessnesses of this government and many other governments. But this very one, the government should not attract enmity by themselves. We wanted to engage them, advise them as IPAC. But
all right, please. All right, for those people calling non-stop, I know there are so many people that want to say something. Please just send me a message on WhatsApp, or you can just go straight on our Facebook page, Barry Cosmas, and then drop your comment.
Our question is, why is one or two political parties targeted? Let APC give us a proof of their own payment. Okay. Why should a waiver be given to only APC?
All right, let's get this caller. Hello, good morning to you.
Elder David Charles Eweti.
All right.
I want to ask a question to the lawyer here.
All right.
Does Constitution allow the opposition parties to come up with one consensus candidate
consensus
to, face the incumbent governor of state? Does Constitution guarantee such?
All right. That question was directed to you, Barrister. So go ahead and ask.
Okay, his question was, does the Constitution allow opposition political parties
to bring a consensus
candidate?
Yeah.
Our election, as it is properly structured now under our electoral jurisprudence, is only a political party that can sponsor a candidate.
Okay.
However, if all the opposition political parties decide to field one candidate to be able to challenge the ruling party, it's still only one party that will produce a candidate. Then other opposition parties will adopt that candidate. For instance, now in Labour Party we have Sen Athan Achonu as our governorship candidate. If other opposition political parties feels that Athan Achonu has what it takes to rule Imo State and bring about peace, security, stability, and socio-economic prosperity to Imo State, what they will do is, if they have candidates, they will say, our candidate, please, don't worry, just lie low, let us support Labour Party. And I can confirm to you that
and if they win, they'll get to share the juicy.
Government of national unity is known all over the world.
In Nigeria, the word is not national; it's juicy position.
Anyway, when we come to that, we will discuss it. For now, in straight answer to his question, no, all the political parties cannot directly field one candidate, but one party will bring a candidate, and they will decide to work together. And I want to confirm that even at the moment, good number of opposition political parties are in discussion.
Okay.
We are discussing on how best to prepare for this election.
All right. So, well, that's information. The parties are discussing.
Yes, we
are. But with nothing concrete yet.
We are discussing, I say.
Okay, so you cannot draw an eye of a lawyer. They don't ever give out information. All right, let's go back to the phone lines.
And we are begging the Imo State government to please not overheat the polity. Some certain actions at this particular moment in time is overheating the polity. Imo State is not in short of revenue that you will go and begin to invade opposition political parties for revenue. They should please allow a voice of reason to prevail and allow opposition political parties, starting with Labour Party, free space to campaign. They should allow us free space as enshrined in the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, the Electoral Act, and INEC guidelines. We are free citizens. We are not conquered people. They should allow us free space to campaign, to talk to Imolites, to advertise our party and our candidate. Come November 11, Imolites will vote according to who they want to vote for. Our slogan has always been, vote according to your conscience. Today we are telling Imolites, November 11, vote according to your conscience.
Okay, thank you for doing your own advert. You're giving me 100,000 now.
No, it's not an advert. Vote according to your conscience.
That's you're giving me 100,000. Hey, security, lock that door.
Anytime we say vote according to your conscience, those who do not have conscience become agitated.
No, I am not agitating. I'm only asking for
not
money.
you. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Chairman Labour Party. Let's hear your final comments, Chairman Apga.
Well, my final comment is that in Apga we are also law-abiding. Our governorship candidate Anthony Ejiogwu is a renowned seminarian. And you know, when someone is a seminarian, he's always very quiet and focused. We have commenced on the proper fulfillment of the normal thing to register the signboard.
Okay.
Not advert, signboard that this is our campaign office. There is no problem. Honorable Sen Athan Achonu wadiala na ofo abori agafe ni ihu ulonna. So we are doing all that, but we are no more interested in their advert and everything. We are telling Imolites that every Imolite must know. Only Igbo, you must know that if your identity is Igbo, your party must be Apuga.
200,000.
My brother chairman, please, do not raise another discussion that we may disagree on.
200,000.
No.
Two count
Labour Labour Party is even living with a borrowed leader.
No.
P2B, we brought Abga brought him and made him what he is. PDP borrowed him first.
Can you stop?
We are asked to stop.
Chairman,
you are breaking the rules.
Chairman, stop.
Mr. Chairman, you are breaking the rules. You are breaking the rules.
Thank you so much.
You have broken the rule over and over.
Okay, well, I am very sorry if I have broken the rules. No, the rules was not handed over to me.
No, it was given clearly at this program. Politicians, you are always like this. I don't know your own thing.
I say, I was someone saying I'm very sorry.
Okay.
Imolites, if I've asked you to vote for Abga, no problem, vote your conscience.
No, you are paying. That's all.
Vote your conscience. Which party is conscience again?
Labour Party. It's Labour. Vote your conscience is Labour Party.
Thank you very much. That's been our show. That's been the show. Thank you very much, gentlemen, for coming to Heritage 88.7 FM. We are playing in Abga. We have never seen any of the advert on Heritage. I'm holding you now. I don't know why you choose to go elsewhere, and we are giving.
I didn't even know that there is this place is Heritage. I was directed.
Okay.
So now I have known here. Just wait for my actions. Since we cannot pay 54 million, this place will be cheaper than 54 million and will be had by many people.
Yes.
It's better. I want to thank Mr. Frank for telling us this.
Okay.
You will see how we will storm here.
Thank you very much for that. That's our show. All right, until we come your way tomorrow for another bright, beautiful round of Heritage Roundtable. It's Barry Cosmas saying bye-bye for now and see you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Juju,
So, ladies and gentlemen, this is Citizen Dama, Comrade Dama Honoha, Director, New Media Directorate, Imo State Labour Party. This will be the size of our show today. We're going to hit you guys up with more development from the Labour Party front in Imo State ahead of the November 11, 2023 Guber post. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.